Hello, it's Jang here with a look at the new Bloks Halo Spartan Armor Customizer pack. Comes with 66 pieces and includes 2 full figures plus armor sets to change them out to 2 other different variants each. The default builds are a warrior and a defender. The warrior has a really nice deep saturated cobalt metallic blue. There's actually a little bit of metallic flake in that. It's not just a plain blue. It's really interesting to see these two side by side and just how much taller the defender looks by virtue of the different shape of helmet. It actually is taller, not a whole lot, but just very different proportions overall. And they only include 2 weapons in this pack in total, so the newer style of rocket launcher and a suppressed SMG. There's a look at the armor sets as they appear from the back, and you get just a little bit better look at the differences in the legs as well. Leg armor is different, so a good number of differences between these. Pretty much everything is different between them except for the hip insert right there. Let me go ahead and swap these out for some of the different options. First of all, you can do a complete 180-degree swap between them, defender and blue now. Notice that you are only changing out the body armor, the helmet, and the shoulder armor. So they don't give you different options for the leg, the upper leg armor pieces that can be added on, or the lower legs, which are actually just pre-molded, just complete. And then the third sets hook you up with Oceanic on the blue one, which makes a lot of sense with that color. I like that. And on the right is Gungnir, or however that's pronounced. I've literally heard at least 4 different official 100% objectively correct but different pronunciations of that from self-ascribed linguistic experts from different countries, including Nordic and Icelandic countries. I don't care how you pronounce it. You know what it is. You see it. And it's a pretty well-known armor set, and especially the helmet has been very recognizable for a number of generations now, and that just does it for the armor possibilities, just switching out the complete ones. Of course, you can also switch out just individual parts and mix and match a bit. And then in least interesting news, they include a couple of color-coded crates just to hold all of your extra armor pieces. I don't have them in there right now, but there's just enough space to put them in there with the body armor pieces still attached to each other to keep them together. You just have to kind of make all the pieces settle in there, and then each set will fit. Now this is important, and I hate to be the bearer of this news, but it's not the same beige or tan color. It's just not. So you're not going to be able to easily mix and match parts from this previous generation and the newer generation, or at least from this set. And that's really, really annoying. And I've seen a number of folks out there, and I'm certainly in this same boat myself, of just not liking the tiny, subtle changes that they make to colors. Like they've done with the greens, they've done so many different greens, but also 2 greens that are very close to each other, but just different enough to make a difference when you start swapping out the parts. And they've done that again here as well. If you really want to make a custom Spartan, you want to have some level of consistency with at least the base, most common colors. And they've changed that again. I think that's a really, really, really bad decision, and I think it does a disservice to the fans and folks who just want to be able to customize things up and work towards making your own armor set that you use in game into a Bloks, a custom figure, or just wanting to take advantage of the armor system in general for play and for display, to change things up and make other more different and truly custom Spartans with the Spartan customizer packs and customizable armor system pieces. So again, I'm really unhappy about that, and I think they need to stop immediately making the tiny little differences, because I don't see how it adds any value, and it definitely takes a lot away. So just a little bit of a sour note to end that one on. Unfortunately, I think that both of these colors are really nice and really good looking, but I would have been much happier if they just sticked with the same camo, kind of desert camo color that they already had. I think it would have worked out just fine. I think that this new beige looks really good and probably looks even better than the previous desert camo one, but it would have been a better choice, I think, to just stick with the same thing to maintain compatibility from set to set Let me know what you think about that by leaving your thoughts in a comment down below, including if it doesn't really matter to you, and if you think that I'm overreacting, that would be great information just to hear, honestly from other fans. So either way, I appreciate your feedback. Please do share it with myself and other viewers, and thank you for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.